Hey young world, welcome to the Valentine's Day edition of Real Relationships with yours truly, Mike Blocker. Happy Valentine's Day to those of you who believe and participate in VD, and kudos to those of you who do not need this consumer-driven, commercialized, Christianized, once pagan holy day to justify your love. Originally, I planned to spend a minute on the history of Valentine's Day and then to ramble off a slew of stats about how much money we spend on Valentine's Day and all the shenanigans that we come up with to show how we love the special person in our life. And I was going to tell you stuff like the days before and after Valentine's Day were two of the biggest breakup days of the year and other little interesting stuff like that. But I had a change of heart, and I'm going to skip all the fluff and get right down to the good stuff. The Book of Love Laws has a new penal code, and it spawned from Valentine's Day. Penal Code 214 requires by law that each and every person in a romantic relationship display actions aligned with and resembling those of fairy tale relationships depicted in movies and on television. So, this means if you're in a relationship, you can be fined and or incarcerated if you're not doing things like this. Now, if you're in a good relationship, this is no problem because you probably do things like this on a norm. But if you're in a bad relationship, this could be torture. This is just one more law created with good intentions that misses the mark. Totally. Penal Code 214 puts unnecessary pressure on couples to keep up with the Joneses by living into an inauthentic relationship model that, in my opinion, has a high rate of failure and dissatisfaction. Here are my two ideas to circumvent this inauthentic love agenda. First, I propose that we change the name of Valentine's Day to exactly what it is. How does Happy Validation and Assessment Day sound to you? Because that's what actually takes place. If you're in a good relationship, you will validate that love for your significant other on February 14th. You will spend weeks planning Valentine's Day because you are excited about it. You can't wait to show the world how much you love your special person. That's a sign that you're in a good relationship. If you're in a bad relationship, it's something totally different. In a bad to horrible relationship, you will spend February 14th assessing your relationship. And that assessment will start with a question, something like, what the hell am I doing in this relationship? This is horrible. You won't even want to spend $3 on a card from the dollar store. Here's a sign that you're in a bad relationship, just in case you don't know. If you spend an hour at Walgreens looking at every card and not one of them actually expresses how you feel, probably you're in a bad relationship. My next idea is that we have Valentine's Day once a month. What this would mean is every 14th of every month, you would have a validation and assessment day of your relationship. I think that'd be great. That means people would be doing the Valentine's Day type caliber expressions of love every month. We would need Valentine's Day. We would need Penal Code 214. So that's my short order take on Valentine's Day. How do you feel about Valentine's Day? What does it mean to you? Chime in on our open discussion on my Facebook page, forum, in Real Relationships. Until we talk again, love yourself and serve others.